Hello friends, so we are group number 1 and for this day we are going to perform the lab experiment number 4 on compression test on concrete hollow blocks between 4 inches and 6 inches. So our objective for today is to determine the compressive strength of the concrete hollow block and to identify whether the concrete hollow block has the standard specification for concrete hollow block. So let's go!
So, for our experiment, we will be using different materials and equipment in order to find the compression test, in order to do the compression test on the concrete hollow blocks. First, we will be needing gloves, 1 4-inch concrete block, 1 6-inch concrete hollow block, 1 vernier caliper, 1 plate 10, 1 ruler or measuring tape, and 1 notebook or pen. And so for our equipment, we'll be using a compression testing machine, a triple beam balance, and a weighing scale.
So these are the hollow blocks, specifically the 4-inch CHB and the 6-inch CHB.
So here are the materials that we have prepared and now we're going to measure our concrete hollow blocks using steel tape. Ano man, ang namin ay 0.05
06.
Gaano?
So what we're doing right now is measuring the shell thickness and the width of the 6-inch CHB hollow block.
So now we're going to get the physical characteristics of a CHB, both the 4 inches and the 6 inches, by its length and width and height.
Ang height niya yan. Hindi mo to. Ay, grabe. 18.7, oh. Henry. Ayan lang.
Now we are going to weigh the 2 hollow blocks, 4 inches and the 6 inches using the weighing scale.
5.24 kg.
So to prepare for the compression test, we're now going to clean the concrete hollow blocks for it to be clean. We're going to clean.
Now we're going to measure. Wow!
Giring na Nicole. Okay, equipment ka.
Careful ha.
Hello friends. So now we are done with the compression test on the first hollow block, which is the 4 inches. So now we can observe that the hollow block is already cracked or something. As you can see that Yes. So after that, we're now going to get the hollow block and going to clean up for the next compression test. Go.
Tama na, be. Hindi sabi. Doon ka may
Diliwa ako ng knock. Wala ko ng knock. Pwede rin ikaw. Clean up. Zli, clean up, Zli.
Compressive strength testing assesses the amount of compression that a concrete hollow block can withstand when evaluating compressive strength. Dimensions play a significant role in meeting physical requirements. In Table 1, it indicates that the 4 inches CHB has a shell thickness of 15.93 millimeters, which does not meet the ASTM C90-23 standard of 19 millimeters. However, its web thickness of 20.01 millimeters meets the C90-23 standard, which also requires a minimum web thickness of 19 millimeters. The 4 inches CHB meets the ASTM C129-23 standard by having a shell and web thickness greater than 13 millimeters as required. Additionally, after testing the 6 inches CHB, it was found out that although its web thickness of 24.01 millimeters met the ASTM C90-23 standard for 19 millimeters, its shell thickness of 20.55 millimeters fell short of the minimum requirement of 25 millimeters. For ASTM C129-23, both the shell and web thickness of the 6 inches CHB meets the minimum standard of 13 millimeters. Failing to meet the ASTM standard for physical requirements such as dimensions can compromise the strength or durability of a structure. Moreover, Table 2 demonstrates that the 6 inches CHB had a compressive strength of 1.24 MPa, which was higher than the 0.90 MPa of the 4 inches CHB. The 6 inches CHB can withstand greater compression force than the 4 inches CHB due to its greater dimensions. However, neither of the two met the minimum compressive strength requirements of 12.4 MPa and 3.45 MPa set by ASTM C90-23 and ASTM 129-23, respectively. For the 4 inches CHB, it resulted in a percentage error of 22.22%, and for the 6 inches CHB, it resulted to a percentage error of 37.10%. Therefore, we may infer that both 4 inches CHB and 6 inches CHB are unsuitable for load-bearing or non-load-bearing applications due to concerns regarding the block's strength and quality.